So we just got cut off. Christopher Duggan and I, my husband and photographer, were speaking about Jacob's Pillow and his experience as a dance photographer. So I'm gonna just do a little start over a little bit, but I'm live today at Jacob's Pillow. I am in the pub at Jacob's Pillow as everyone is getting ready for our gala that's happening on Saturday. And I just had Christopher Duggan on, and yes, we are back. And Christopher was talking live from the Henry J. Lear stage, his favorite place to photograph. And I'm going to try to, okay. So we are definitely having Wi-Fi connection. So we're just going to try this again. We do live theater. This is live. We're used to things like this. Let's see if I can bring Christopher back. Okay. So while we're waiting for Christopher to come on, oh, there he is. I just said we do live theater, and so we're used to things like this.
You gotta just stay calm and stay with it.
Yep, that's what we do. Um, yes, we do. Hi to everybody who just
I,
joined. Okay, so I think where we left off, I kind of would like you to start over in case you want to share this on demand later. Um, because now we have our live in segments. So, but maybe you could just talk a little bit more, go into a little bit, like a tiny little bit about how you became a dance photographer once again, and then how you started at the Pillow.
well, how I started as a dance photographer, you want me to start from the beginning again? Um,
No, just you know what? Okay, you all, we're really improvising right now. So why don't we just actually let's just go into I loved what you were saying about how you feel like you've grown up as an artist here at Jacob's Pillow. So maybe just talk a little bit about like what you do here at the Pillow now, 75th season when you were started in what 2006?
six,
2006.
2006.
You were yeah, you were photographing the gala and some events. Like that's what you were hired for. Now you're really doing so much. So talk a little bit about what you do now.
Yeah, so I initially was hired to photograph the gala and like 4 or 5 other sort of donor events and get some beauty shots of like the Pillow grounds, and that was really my entire contract. And now, fast forward 17 years, and now I have an assistant photographer that works with me. We're covering, you know, a lot more than that. I mean, we're photographing all of the live performances that are happening on the outdoor stage. We're photographing the dress rehearsals that are on the indoor Ted Shawn stage. There's lots and lots of classes in the school that happen every week that we're photographing all of that. Plus, there's the talks and everything. So I'm kind of managing that, and I'm photographing a lot of it too. In addition to that, the thing that continues to like excite me, challenge me, and just drive my passion is working with dancers off stage. Whether they be dancers from the school, from the different programs in the school, or the artists that come through that are here to perform, like inviting them for a fun, creative portrait session with me somewhere on the Pillow grounds. That's something that's super exciting for me, and that's part of what I do now also. And when I said before about the Pillow sort of allowing me to kind of like grow up here, like I got started, I had only done a little bit of dance photography, live dance, capturing live dance performance. But I hadn't done any artist portraits. And the portraits were something that was super like scary to me, like to think that like these big artists that are coming
Mm-hmm.
through here would actually let me take their picture. So it was back in like 2012 that I started asking artists to do some portrait shoots with me, and that was part of my growing up process too. So I've been doing
Mm-hmm.
it for 10 years, and now it's a lot easier to make that that ask, and I've got a lot of sort of creative ideas in my tool belt to kind of lean on and get things going. And I also know the grounds here really well, and although I'm always trying to find something new and different and see how light hits differently at different times of day. I've certainly got a handful of like go-to spots that I know are going to work, and especially because a lot of times artists are under such limited amounts of time that they can spend with me because the schedule and stuff.
Hmm.
So those are some of the things that I do here.
So, do you have anyone that you want to put out into the universe that you're excited about photographing this summer? Or yeah, like anyone that you're looking forward to that you're gonna that you have or that and that you have ideas about.
I mean, someone who has always sort of eluded me is Michelle Dorrance. I love her so much. And I'd love to, Michelle, if you're watching, love to make 30 minutes for me when you come this summer and we can make it fun, creative portrait together. That would be cool. That would be super cool. Right now, the contemporary
Yeah.
ballet program, they've just started, and I haven't seen them in class yet, but I've seen them at lunch. They look like a bunch of really amazing dancers. I read some of their bios and stuff. They sound like they're amazing. So hopefully we can get the season started with some really fun dancer from the ballet program. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about this because the gala, they're like getting ready for the gala behind me. So I'm curious. I do want to give a little plug to the Jacob's Pillow Gala live stream that I will be directing this Saturday. And then you're bringing your amazing photographer, our colleague friend, Sherilyn Tsushima, because you have a wedding on Saturday. So you're not able to photograph the gala. But what are some I'm just curious, like what are some things that you think about when you are photographing the gala or some directives that you would give like Sherilyn and your assistant photographer Becca and how you all would think about capturing the gala?
Yeah, the gala is, galas are, the performances are always interesting because they bring together something unique. You come to a gala to see the performance, something that you can't see anywhere else, sort of thing. So capturing those
Mm-hmm.
moments are always exciting and challenging. These are things that happen just like once sometimes, and so there's really, and it's
Mm-hmm.
live. We shoot it live. They don't really do they do like a tech rehearsal or a walkthrough or like whatever, but they're not like
Yeah.
dancing full out so we can get a picture during dress rehearsal. So we've got to shoot the live performance. Sherilyn will do that. I haven't told her that yet, but Sherilyn will do that on Saturday. Um, and Sherilyn is fabulous at capturing live dance performance. So that'll be awesome. There's always like a final moment when like all the artists from the performance like take the bow, and that's an exciting kind of like moment. What else too is like after the show, the curtain closes, and then there's like these VIP photos backstage, which is like all these
Mm.
dancers have just done this incredible show. They're all super excited. They're all excited to meet each other, be together. And then like Misty Copeland is the honored guest. She's recipient of the Jacob's Pillow Award, so she'll be there. There'll be some photo ops with her. People are going to be so excited to meet her. So that's a really kind of fun moment that I'm prepping my team for. And then also like to really capture the feeling. Like if you were to like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the feeling of the environment and the atmosphere. So like hopefully we'll have nice weather, and like I always sort of picture like that moment between the theater and the tent, and the sun is going down and people are dressed up and they're grabbing a drink and they're lingering on the lawn, and maybe you hear the music from the tent pouring out, and that's that early summer feeling, and like you've just come out of this performance where it's like the summer has begun, like to be able to capture that in a photograph. That's the kind of feeling that I hope to see in the pictures afterwards. And so I give that as a little bit of inspiration to kind of like look for.
Uh-huh. Nice. Maybe I should give this to inspiration to my video team.
Yeah,
I like that.
yes, maybe we have a 5 o'clock
Yeah.
meeting, our video and media team. Maybe I'll
At our
give
little
an
circle up
inspiration.
meeting, we can maybe you can tell that story. Yeah, and give some
Sure.
inspiration. So, what is something else that you're looking forward to? We're putting a plug into Michelle
Yeah.
Dorrance, our friend and colleague that is going to give you 30 minutes of
Yay.
time this summer. And then what else are you looking forward to this summer at the Pillow? Is there I know sometimes I feel like I'll give you a little relief because sometimes I feel like people say, what show are you excited for this summer now? And then I draw a blank. And I'm like, shows. Like we've already been putting together all this marketing material and looking at the website, and then sometimes I don't even remember what shows are coming. So, but I'm wondering, do you? And is there a show or an event or a something in the school like that you are really looking forward to photographing besides Michelle
You know,
Doran's?
I try to like not do too much like looking forward because like I feel like sometimes
Mm-hmm.
like that sets me up for like disappointment. I really try to
Mm.
like engage in the moment as much as I can and allow surprise to delight me. You know, so like I've
Mm-hmm.
just had it in the past where like I had so and so like in my mind and I was like creating pictures with them like in my mind and it was going to be so great and da 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 and then it rained all week or that person got hurt or so this I thought it was this show but actually I was wrong, it was actually that show. So like I you know so I really try to just allow and the weeks go by here so quickly just to be able to
Yeah.
see where those pockets of time open up, send my little invitations out to people. Oh, I see you're coming. I'd love to make some pictures, you know, and not even like try to like get my hooks into somebody in particular. Like Miami City Ballet came last year. Like I had my sights set on this one dancer. Turns out they weren't even in the cast. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
even come with the company. Like, so like, you know,
Oops.
oops, right. So like, that's why I try to not get too looking forward. I
Mm-hmm.
definitely have like I have a few creative ideas about like making portraits with people. Like I to be able to a thought that I will see if I pursue, but to do some full on full body environmental dance portraits, but also to make a standing portrait of people of artists and dancers, like just kind of just their face, so it's not them dancers so much to be
Mm-hmm.
able to like kind of like put them side by side. I don't know. That's one creative idea like I've been kind of like thinking about for the summer. But I'm always
Nice.
mostly I'm always
I
most like
Yeah.
delighted by the companies that I've never heard of and I have no expectation for. So like I try to just like you know what I mean? Like I don't who is this company coming from da
Yeah.
da da. I've never heard of them, and then they show up and you're like, oh my god, they're amazing. So
Yeah, but don't you feel like you feel that energy also on the campus? Like I feel like everyone feels that way because they're kind of like there's no
definitely,
expectations in a way, and
definitely,
that's
yeah,
when you get excited. I feel that way too. You have to stay very present
yeah,
here or you miss
yes,
things. Also, I mean that's life in general, but I feel like definitely
yeah,
here you have to stay very present.
okay,
I'll tell you what I'm excited for. I just you know how much I love directing. So I'm super excited that adrenaline rush of doing these live streams. So I tell Pam, the artistic director, that too. It's my
good,
favorite thing. I just feel like so in the moment, you know. So, well, it's already
yes.
1:21, and um, so I told you this would be 20 minutes, although we got cut off. So for people that are just joining,
Hi, Cisco.
just so
Hey,
you
Chris Grant. Nice
know,
to see you guys.
I know. Hi, hey
Jared,
Cisco, you've been at the Pillow. Well,
Jared,
all of you
Jared
people,
at the
yeah,
Italy Gala. Nice to see you.
yes.
Yeah,
Oh, so nice to see
one of
people.
my
We
wedding
love.
crowns for
You know what?
the month in
That's my
England this
favorite
year. Maybe
thing. Love you, Cisco. Listen, do you know what that's my favorite thing is like seeing all of like the our like the dance world like all and of course like the
yeah,
longtime patrons that we've been with at Jacob's Pillow, seeing those faces, we've all grown up together. It's like we've all been around, seeing Cisco jump
that's
on
right.
the
That's
trampoline
right.
with Gracie, right? Yeah. Our children that have seen the best artists in the world. They're
Yeah.
so fortunate. Jeez Louise. Um, so those are all really fun things. Well, so Christopher, do you have any like last do you have like a pro tip on maybe you could give to photographers about like what you look for? Like
What I look
let's
for?
do pro tip. Okay, yeah, what you look for like when you're specific. Okay, what you look for when you're at HJL. Like when you're there, it's like, because I feel like you'll do that sometimes. You're like, if I get that, that, and that, then I'm like golden.
Okay. I mean, Yeah, I mean, HJL, which is here behind me. If I get a photograph that shows the I'm always looking for the signature feel of the choreography, something that's unique to this particular piece
Hmm.
or this particular artist. So the unique feel, but then also like placing it in the environment. You know, specifically here, like we've got this iconic stage with the Berkshire Hills in the background. So to be able to like have a wide shot that like shows the choreography and the environment and the beautiful light and the
Mm.
expression of the dancer, like have that all in one shot, that's amazing.
Then you're
Golden.
golden. Then you're golden. Then you'll have a half page spread on the New York Times like you did
Above the
back
fold.
in
That's right. That's right. My very first photo in the New York
above the
Times
fold.
was the full on above the fold, full front page of the arts and leisure section. That was amazing.
Wait, we have to give credit to where credit is due. That the artist was,
Erica Etzner.
why am I blanking? Erica Essner. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's a beautiful
Yeah.
photo. I do love that photo. That photo and then the Camille Brown photo in front of the Tetchon Theater is like those are my favorite photos. And then also, you have some beautiful photos in the exhibit at Blake's
I do.
Barn. Um,
The
Norton
guy, which I'm
Cohen's
so excited about. Yeah,
exhibit.
actually, Sherilyn has a photo in there. Jamie has a photo. I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah. So there's 92 photos in this exhibit.
Oh my, that's what Norton said that and using your we can give a plug to WHCC,
HCC.
um, who prints.
Yeah, WHCC Photo Lab, and they printed all these 92 photos on metal. They're metal prints. I haven't seen the whole exhibit yet, but there's many photographers featured in there, and it's the I'm trying to think. The title is like from like around the world, like
Welcoming, no,
welcoming the
welcoming the
world.
world,
Yeah, the
welcoming
pillow
the world.
welcoming
Yeah.
the world. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I forget.
Yeah, which is now becoming a theme. It's becoming a theme. Norton was telling me he coined it, welcoming the world, and then now it's like part of the gala. We're so if I could do a little plug for the gala live stream again, film. I don't know if you know this, but one of the little Norton Nell, as we call them, montage films that we made for Global Pillow in 2021, the virtual gala, is going to be shown at the gala live stream. And so I used Norton's graphic that says "Welcoming the World," and we just like kind of redid the video just a tiny bit,
No,
and that will be shown
for
at the
people who want
gala.
to see the live stream, how do they get it?
Well, you can go to jacobspillow.org. You go, I think I just went there last night. You go to events or no festival, festival 2023, and then inside there's special events, and there's the gala. Or you probably could even just go to Google, which is I think I did that as well, and go Jacob's Pillow Dance Festival Gala live stream. It will come up. You can register. We already have like over 900
Wow.
people registered to watch
Wow.
the live stream. I know, it's really huge. And then we're doing some other marketing pieces today. So hopefully, if you're watching, so good to see you too, Tony from
Hey, cousin
Yonkers.
Tony.
Yes, yeah, cousin Tony. And so you can go that way and register. And I think it might be on demand for a little bit, but I can't promise you. So you want to be there at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you come a little bit early, you can see a little pre-show action loop and learn more about the season and our sponsors. And then the show's only an hour, and you're going to see, like Christopher was saying earlier, Dance Theater of Harlem doing This Bitter Earth by Christopher Wheeldon. You're going to see Little Buck doing The Swan. You're going to see Bill Irwin, who's one of our favorites, right? You're going to see Misty Copeland get the Jacobs Pillow Dance Award.
Michelle
You're
Doran.
going to see, who am I missing? Michelle Dorrance. And I feel like I'm missing
Cool at
somebody
Jacob's
else.
Pillow.
Kyle Abraham.
Oh yeah. Well, Kyle
And
Abraham, not him
and
personally, but his choreography.
his his company, Abraham in Motion, and you'll see Annabelle Lopez Ochoa's work on the school, and she is creating a new piece as we speak, probably right
Yeah,
down at
she
the
is.
school. Um, and so it's going to be beautiful, and I'm really excited for this show. We're doing 3 cameras, and then you can give to the pillow. You can text to give. You can give anywhere from $1 to $1 million. I hope you can give up to 1 million. um, and so we probably should go, but I want to remind people to follow you at C Duggan Photo. You can follow Christopher because for those of you who know him, he definitely loves to do behind the scenes videos, and he loves to post a lot about Jacob's Pillow. And shout out to our marketing team, Amy Jacobus Marketing, for doing that. And then you can follow me at Nel Shelby Films. We will be posting lots of things. And then also a shout out to our team, our media team here that is doing so much work. And so thanks, everyone. Christopher, do
Come
you have any last
join us at
words?
Jacob's Pillow this summer. Come for the experience. It's wonderful to be here.
Yeah, we should also tell people that our kids are at camp for a month. And so if you, I don't know, I could just put this out there. If you want to come hang with us, we are going to be kidless for when is it? June 28th to
Yeah.
July 20th. So if you want to like actually have a conversation with us, we are kid free. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. All right. I'll see you. I'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, Tony, thank you. Bye. Bye, everybody.